Hi everybody, it's been a long time since we've done one of our team core workouts, but I'm so excited to be bringing this little video to you as a special pandemic desk core special. So we're doing this for the team newsletter that's coming out, and I've written out this really fun workout for you, which will be posted in that newsletter. So I hope you follow along to this video. As always, remember, take breaks whenever you need to. It's not about doing every single repetition. It's all about just sticking with it until the very end, keeping a really positive frame of mind, taking deep breaths, water breaks when you need them. Let's get started with the warm-up. So I'm gonna follow along exactly with the little plan that I've written out so that you can follow along too. So we're gonna start with standing squats. So make sure you have enough space. I'm gonna try to get my whole face in the video. And we're gonna start with 12 standing squats. But before we do that, let's take 5 deep breaths. So we're gonna inhale, reach arms up, exhale, arms come down. And again, inhale, reach arms up, exhale, arms down. And then again, inhale, I'm okay, reach up, exhale, arms down, and inhale, reach up. And last time up on the tippy toes, take a deep breath, inhale, lift up, heels rise up, lifting onto the toes, lengthen, and exhale, bring it down. Let's start with 12 standing squats. So you're gonna sit your hips back, bend your knees, reach your arms forward, shoulders down and back, sit down nice and low, and then exhale, push your feet into the floor. 12 like this, let's go. Inhale and exhale. Equal distribution of pressure between your left and your right leg. Spread your toes nice and wide. Press down through your heels and strengthen through the backs of your legs. Inhale. Each time you stand, focus on your posture, reaching up through the crown of your head. Let's go 6 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Try not to bend yourself forward, but instead keep your posture nice and tall throughout the movement. Let those arms float forward and then press back. Last one, inhale and back. Now we're going to step back lunges. So you want to have enough space so that you can step one leg back and then use your front leg to pull it forward. Step the other leg back and pull forward. So you're balancing here, inhale and exhale, making sure that as you step back, your front knee isn't crossing over your front toes. Step back, feel the stretch and feel the strength, especially in that front leg. Inhale and exhale, that's it. Inhale and exhale. Let's go 6 more on each side. So inhale and exhale. That's 1. Let's go step back, inhale, and exhale. So you're keeping your core nice and tight, drawing the abdominals in through the center, keeping the body nice and tall, strengthening through the legs. Step back, and back. 1 more each side. Step back, and back. That's really good. Shake that out. Nice and easy. And we'll go into standing to plank mode. So from standing position, we're gonna inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold our bodies all the way down. Step your feet back into a plank position. Hold. Step forward again, forward bend. And then roll your body back up to a standing posture, reaching the arms up. And then again, exhale, fold down. Step into a plank position. Step forward with the other leg leading this time and roll yourself back up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Step back into plank. Step forward, use your core. Roll yourself up to a standing position. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, down. So in the workout, you're gonna do 12 of these, but for this little warm-up video, just gonna do 1 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold, step back, leading with your other leg, step forward, and then roll yourself back up to the standing position, reaching up, and then exhale, arms come down. And last warm-up exercise, we're gonna pull the knee up and in, alternating sides, nice and tall, pulling that knee right up towards the center, using the core to lead the leg. Let's go. 1, switch, 2, switch, 3, switch, that's it, 4, switch, 5, switch, 6, and switch. Great job. Let's move down to the mat now, that the body's feeling a little bit warmer and that we're breathing just a little bit more deeply. Here we go, down to the mat. Make sure you have enough space. And we're gonna start with a bridge pose. So what you'll do is just shift your hips forward, plant your feet securely on the ground. I guess it's not icy on a mat, so you should be okay. Sit nice and tall, shoulders back, lengthening up through the spine, and then exhale, flex through the back, draw the navel in towards the spine, and one vertebra at a time, you lower yourself down, placing the bones of the back one at a time into a straight line. Hands press down into the floor. Maybe roll the shoulders gently a little bit under the back. Bring your heels in as close to your butt as you can, but keep the heels on the floor. People tend to lift the heels for this one. Keep them down. Abs tight, and here we go. Lift from your tail, so you're tucking the tail underneath, and then with that movement, let it wave through you, picking up through the hips, lifting and lengthening, knees lengthen forward. And the knees are really no further apart than maybe like a cantaloupe, like a little cantaloupe. So you're lengthening your knees forward. You have lift through the backside. You might find that your glutes are dominating the hold, but try to relax the glutes just halfway so that the hamstrings on the backs of the legs can be more activated and more participate a little bit more in this hold. Okay, now we'll do 12 presses. So here we go. Inhale down, exhale, press. That's 1, 2. You're gonna inhale down, exhale, press. Inhale down, exhale, press. Let's go. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 6 more. Inhale and exhale. Press through your heels. Keep your toes relaxed. Your chin is tucking. The back of the neck should feel long. Let's go. 2, press. 1, and press. Go ahead and bring your spine back down to the ground, knees into the chest, and gently rock yourself from side to side. That's it. Let's just check what we've got next. The single leg stretch. So always in these Pilates core workouts, it's always a little bit misleading that some of the exercises are called stretches, but you are getting sort of a 2-in-1. You're strengthening through the core, and also you're stretching out the limbs. The movement of the limbs is secondary to the effort that you're making from the core abdominal muscles. So outside hand on the ankle, opposite hand on the shin. You're gonna pull your abs in first, navel towards the spine. Tuck your chin up to chest, look forward. Let the other long leg rise up to about a 60-degree angle. Abs are tight and tucked. Lift up a little more if you can. And you're gonna switch and hold, yeah? Switch and hold. So you're switching the orientation of the hands, drawing the navel in through the spine, keeping those legs moving on a super narrow trajectory. They're reaching out forward as though you're gonna press a button on the wall out in front of you. You're extending your leg, you're contracting your quadricep muscles on the top of the thigh, and you're extending the leg long. Here we go. So inhale and switch. Exhale and switch. If that's too much, you can inhale and exhale on each one. I just want consistent breathing if that's possible. You gotta keep that oxygen intake high. Inhale and exhale. Control the breathing. Keep pulling the abs in. Let's finish for 6, 5, 4, 3. You're doing great. 2, 1. Okay. Whoa, tuck it and relax. Rock side to side gently. And let's go into the next one, which is the double leg stretch. Same movement, but both legs and arms at the same time. And arms are doing an elementary backstroke movement. So we're gonna inhale, tuck yourself up into a little cannonball, yeah? Then you're gonna inhale, open up into a V shape, lengthening, both arms together, elementary backstroke, and pull your knees in at the same time, like you're jumping into a pool of perfectly warm water and splashing. And then you're gonna inhale, open, exhale, tuck. So you're piking and you're tucking. Exhale, inhale, and exhale. Try to keep those abs tucking in, pulling the navel in towards the spine. Let's go 6. You're gonna inhale on the pike, exhale on the tuck. 4, 3, eyes looking forward. 2, and 1. That's tight, good job. Head down, side to side, and just let yourself relax. Maybe stretch your arms and legs out at the same time, just to give yourself a moment to extend. The next one is straight leg stretch. Same movement, but this time the leg is straight and it's one at a time. So you've got one leg up. Let's just take a moment to prepare the leg. And I like to stretch out the ankle. It's really good for circulation. So you're just gonna flex the foot and then extend it. Keep your leg as straight as you can up in the sky. Extend the foot and flex. Lengthen. And just notice how that feels in your calf muscle, the lower leg, and in the shin. And then once you've done that a couple times and tried to loosen up the lower leg, roll the ankle in one direction, trying to increase your range of motion through the ankle, and then linger on the spaces that feel really tight, and then try moving your ankle in the other direction. Breathe. And now you're going to climb that leg like you're climbing a tree, but be careful here because we don't want to pull any muscles in the back of the leg. So just take a moment to flex your abs, pull the navel into the spine, bring your chin to your chest, your forehead up towards your leg, and try to climb that leg like you're climbing a tree. Flex. Maybe flex that top foot. Heel presses up, toes curl back. Okay, and then let's relax and prepare the other leg. So shoot that one away, bring the other one in. Full extension of the leg up above. And then same thing, just think about getting that leg nice and long and flex the foot and then extend the ankle. Flex and extend, flex and extend, flex and extend, okay? So you're loosening that up, nice range of motion through the ankle. Do a quick survey, how's the lower leg feeling? This is nice for circulation, bringing blood flow back to the heart and brain. So we're not able to work on our computers like this, sadly. But if anybody has figured out a way to do that, I would love to know. DM me. Roll your ankle in one direction, breathe. Increasing mobility. And then other direction, just for range of motion. Stick to the spots that feel tight. If there's an area that you need to work out, just go a little slower. Good. And now you're gonna climb that leg like you're climbing up a tree. So again, flex the abs, flex your spine, start to curl yourself up and climb the leg like you're climbing the tree. Bring the forehead towards the knee, other leg stays straight out on the ground. And release it, good. Okay, let's switch legs again and we go back to the scissor legs. So you've got two straight legs. You're gonna bring opposite hand up to the inside shin. Outside hand hangs out on the outside of the IT band here around the hamstring. Okay, you're gonna flex your abs, curl it up, and we're gonna start with a double pulse. 1, 2, exhale, exhale. Inhale to switch. Exhale, exhale. Inhale to switch. Okay, so it's exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Belly button pulling in towards the spine. Keeping your back in a rounded position, bringing chin to chest. Focus on the flexing of the abs. It's less about the shoulders, more about the control you have in your core. Pull it in, exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. This movement doesn't have to be this big and your legs don't have to be this straight. It can be a little bit smaller if you're struggling with the flexibility, and trust that it will open up at some point. You just want to stick to it. Do these leg exercises every day and those legs will start to lengthen out and feel more comfortable with the flexibility component as well as the strength. Okay, go into singles now. Here we go. So it's 8, inhale, exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. No hands. Finish off for 6. Inhale and exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's good. Finish and relax. Stretch your body out like a long pencil shape. Get that length. Sweet. Okay, next one on the plan, the 12 crisscrosses. So this one is more for your obliques and your transverse abs. Crossing over, we have a rotation. So if you have like concerns about rotating the spine, let's do a quick preparatory exercise. So you're gonna reach your arms out in a t-shirt shape, T, and then you're gonna bring your knees up and just gently drop both legs over to the right side to start, and then maybe turn your head and look back to your left hand, and also allow your torso, the upper part of your torso, to rotate open, looking back towards that left hand, and lengthen through your fingers to get the stretch through your bicep. Take a deep breath. Great, and then you're gonna exhale, come back to the center, and let's do the other side. So you're gonna drop those knees down to the left this time, and then just turn your head back to look at your right hand, which is reaching out, and look to your back hand and let the torso open with it. Take a deep breath to expand your torso and your back. And good, and exhale, come back to the center. So now we're ready for crisscross. Bring your legs up into a 90-degree angle as if you're sitting on a chair. Hands can gently come behind the skull. Fingers on the occipital bone. You're flexing your abs nice and tight. Knees are flexed. Opposite elbow is going to come to the opposite knee as the other free leg reaches out long. You're going to inhale, come through the center, and then you're going to exhale, rotating to the other side, keeping your chest open. Inhale through the center and exhale. Inhale through the center and exhale. Now continue switching, speed it up just a little bit, and breathe to match your exertion. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Rotate. Let's go 8 times. Switch. 7. Switch. Keep breathing. 6. 5. Extend the leg long. Think about the style in the leg just to keep it under control, yeah? 3 more. 3. 2. Doing great. Come on, finish this. 1 time. Oh, nice. God, it feels so good. Okay, knees in. Rock side to side. You have to brainwash yourself so that you come back and do it on a regular basis. So nice. I love this. I'm so glad you guys are doing this with me. You've already made it almost halfway through the class. We're doing so well. Extend your legs, stretch yourself out, and exhale. Okay, we are ready to flip into prone position. So we're gonna start with back exercises, just some stretches that are gonna help our spines be a little more acclimatized to what we're about to do. Just keep my little notes close by. Okay, so you're gonna flex, extend, flex, you're tucking your tail in, you're lifting the belly button up, you're rounding the back, chin to chest, eyes look to hips, move through neutral, eyes up to the sky, flex the hips up and look to the sky, shoulders back, open the throat. Exhale, round the spine, and then inhale. Okay, last one, exhale, flex it, and then open. Come to child's pose to prepare for little piece of heaven. Lengthening your arms forward, hips come back to heels, forehead down to the floor, and you're just gonna get a deep stretch through the front sides of your hip flexors. So try to focus on that area where your hips are flexing. This is also a really nice stretch for the tops of your knees. Just let yourself settle into it for 2 breaths. 1, 2. Now we're gonna come into that tricep push-up. So you're gonna lift up onto your knees, transition through the center, come into a half plank, hips forward and down, elbows stay tight to the sides of your rib cage. As you lower yourself down, 1 tricep push-up, exhale on exertion, and then shift it back into your child's pose, all right? 8 of these, here we go. Inhale up, lower down. Exhale, press, shift back. Inhale, come up. Lower down on the hold breath, exhale to press it, and then shift back. Inhale up, lower yourself down, exhale to press. Shift it back, lift it up, lower down. You press, exhale hard. Okay, now we're halfway through, so we want to do 4 more, and we want it to be super strong. So send a little bit of extra energy into your fingertips, a little bit of extra energy into your hands, and a little bit of extra energy into your triceps. Really focus on the muscles that we're trying to target. Last one, inhale, up, abs tight, lower down, exhale, press, and you get a break. Nice job, everybody. Breathe. For 2, and 1. Now we're gonna lie down on our stomachs. So you're gonna lengthen your legs and then lie yourself down. And just come on up into a gentle cobra. This will just help us extend out. So you're gonna inhale, lift and look forward. Your legs are long behind you. You're looking forward. Think about length rather than height. As you lower down, move your rib cage forward on the mat and come down and just feel as long as you possibly can. Like you've got like binds around your ankles and you're being sort of moved into traction, lengthening forward, breathing deeply. Okay. So now we're gonna go into the swimmer extensions. So starting easy, arms forward, legs back. Lift your belly button up off of the ground so that it feels like your abs are really tight and you're keeping it under control. Left leg is going to rise up, lifting from the glute. And if the left leg is lifting, the right arm is gonna lift and reach out. Lower it down, and then the right leg is going to lift, and the left arm is going to lift, reach, and down. Opposites again. Inhale, left and right. Exhale, down. Right and left. Lower down. Think about using your glutes, keeping your abs tight, and focus on becoming longer. It's not about height, it's about length and control. Here we go, 4 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now we're gonna lift all 4 limbs up at the same time and keeping your abs tight, arms long, legs long, but shoulders in their proper girdles. We're gonna start alternating and pulsing. This is swimmer. Keep your neck neutral. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Flutter kicking from your glutes. The movement of the arms is coming from the center of the back. Keep your navel lifting, body long for 4. 3, let's breathe a little bit more aggressive. 2, and 1. Relax, forehead down on the hands, and shake out your hips from side to side. Good. Okay, now we're gonna go into a triple hamstring curl with a spinal extension. Legs together, out behind you. Okay, so here you're gonna keep your ankles together, and we're gonna do this. Head is to one side, okay? And actually, let's bring our hands onto our tailbone here. They'll just cross over. So ankles together, feet are flexed. Go into a triple hamstring curl. Looks like this. Heels to the butt. 1, 2, 3. And then on the inhale, the fingers interlace on your back. And you lift up, you look forward, legs extend, spine comes up into a full extension, gazing forward, inhale. Now your other ear comes down to the ground, and then triple hamstring curl again. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale to lift. Opposite ear comes down to the ground. Hands on your tail. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, lift and extend. Other side. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, lift. 4 to go. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, lift. And exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, lift. Other side. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, lift. Last one. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, lift. Child's pose, stretch. And next we'll go into planks. Great job. Stretch. Okay. Let's go into a plank hold for 5 breaths. So come forward, tuck your toes under your heels, hands underneath your shoulders. If you have sensitive wrists, drop down to your elbows. It's also a more challenging movement to come down to your elbows. So if you want more of a challenge, drop it down or stay up here on your hands. Spread your fingers wide if you're on your fingers. And you're gonna pull the abs in nice and tight. Lengthen through your spine as though you're balancing a 4x4 on your back. So you don't want your butt sticking up. You want to be nice and flat if possible, tucking your tail just a little bit, but spine is long. Hold this for 4, 3, 2, 1. Come into a side plank, drop it down, left elbow down, flip over onto the outside of your left knee if you want to do a modified side plank, or go into a full side plank, lengthening out. Hold this for 5, 4, get a little longer, 3, you're doing good, 2, 1, flip it to the other side right away. Outside of the knee for your modified version here, or why not kick both legs out? This is something you can also build to if you don't feel like you want to get right into it. Hold this, 5, deep breaths, long body, 4, drawing the navel in towards the spine, 3, try not to sink into the shoulders, stay tall, 2, and 1. Let's do another plank, okay? Here we go. So you can do it from your knees or from your toes. Tuck it and lift it into your preferred plank. Hold here for 5, 4, nice and long, 3, joints are soft, 2, muscles are strong, and 1, good. Take a quick break, and then we'll do one more straight up plank round because on our plan I put 3 rounds of plank. So let's do that. Come back into a plank, and how about for this third one, we'll add a little mountain climber movement. So you're holding it, you're gonna step that back foot, right foot up to the right wrist-ish area, and then step back, and then the left, stepping back. Let's go. 6, switch. 5, switch. You can do it. 4, if this is too much, you can pull them straight up through center. 2, and 1. Good. Oh, come on down and stretch. Good job, breathe. Stretch it out. Okay, now we're gonna move to some glute work from our knees. So on the plan, this is the on knees section, but it should just be the glute section. But anyways, I don't have any whiteout. I don't have a good office supply closet here at home. So here we go. Come to your hands and your knees, and you're gonna step that right leg back and pull up through your abs so everything's nice and tight through the center. You're long, fingers spread wide, and if this is too much again on your wrists, pop it down to your elbows and do it from here, okay? So back leg, 20 repetitions, keep your foot flexed, and we're gonna go up and down. Now what we don't want is any movement in the back. It's just the glute. So we don't want this kind of flexing and extending through the spine. Keep it tight. Separate the upper torso from the lower body. Let's go. 10 more, here we go. 10, 9, 8, heel is leading, 7, breathe. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it, knee in, other leg extends, abs are tight, and here we go, 20 times. So I want you to breathe. Get nice and long, shoulders back, navel pulling in, focusing on the glute. Okay, here we go, 10 to go. 10, 9, 8, breathing. 7, stay loose in your shoulders. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna move this into a donkey kick. Switch legs again. Leg is at a 90-degree angle and the ankle is flexed. Donkey kick that leg straight up and down. Focus on the glute 10 times. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Breathe. 4, 3, 2. You're doing great. 1. Okay, other side. And you can always add an extra round of this if you want to. Here we go. Press it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Press it. 4, 3. Good. 2, 1. Stretch it. Let's give the glutes a small break by doing a chest push-up. We can do this from the toes or from the knees. You're going to turn the fingers in towards the center so that the elbows will stick out. Make sure that your shoulders are stacked right up above where your hands are, okay? So that your weight is forward. Nose is coming down towards the floor and stopping just a centimeter off the ground. So you go low and then exhale. Use your chest muscles and your arm muscles to be strong and push up. What are we looking for? 12 of these. Let's start with 8 and then we can finish off to get to 12. Okay, so our first goal is 8. Let's do it. 8, inhale, exhale. 7, that's right. 6, you're pushing. 5, this is a survival one, right? 4, push. 3, we always want to be able to push our own body weight off of the ground. 4 more to kick off the 12. Let's go. 4, pump it. 3, shove it. Come on. 2, push. Last one. That's right. Stretch. Good job, everybody. You could do a second round of those push-ups too if you feel like it wasn't enough, and even a third one. Let's go into a medial glute raise. This is gonna be fire hydrant. So I want you to channel your inner puppy dog. And coming up to knees, left knee pretty much directly underneath your left hip. You're gonna open up that right leg to the side and then bring it back down. Okay, so we're looking for 12 of these. 1, 2, open up through the hips. 3, 4, 5, abs stay tight. 9, 10, 2 more. 1 and 2. Great. Let's switch sides. Other side, fire hydrant, and here we go. 12 times. Open and close. 12, 11, 10, breathing. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Focus on your range of motion. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Whoa, stretch that out, child's pose. Take a quick break. Great. And now we're gonna get ready for our little stretch. I wanted to keep this workout within about half an hour, so just a little over that. But let's do a stretch because I think flexibility is so complementary to all the other sports and activities that you're doing, particularly desk work, the greatest sport of all. So let's begin. Seated side bends. You're gonna bring your left foot out to the side and your right foot comes to the inner thigh. You're gonna reach your left arm out over your left leg, drop the elbow to the inside of the knee, open up towards your ceiling, look up, inhale, and then exhale on the out breath, come into a nice side bend. So you're trying to drop this outside knee, you're trying to open up through your rib cage, expanding into the drum, and then you're just reaching through that top hand towards the left foot. Breathe. 2 and 1. Solid. Let's go to the other side. Switch it and reach your right hand over your right foot. Drop this left knee down. Drop your right elbow to the inside of the knee. Look up towards your ceiling. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, lean to the side. Trying to open up through that outside hip. Trying to open up through this rib cage drum and breathe into that space. This is your expanding space. Feel it move and then lengthen through the arm and just relax. 2 and 1. Love that. Come back to the center. And the next one is a seated forward bend. Nice and easy. Legs forward. Flex your toes back towards your face. Inhale to sit super tall. Be very conscious of where your shoulders are, where your back is. And then exhale, flexing your abs. Fold over your legs and just go gently here. You can grab onto your shins or your ankles. Hook your fingers around your toes if you prefer. Elbows are soft. Shoulders have an opportunity to release tension here. Chin comes to chest. Forehead drops to knees. Eyes gaze towards the hips. Back of the neck has an opportunity to lengthen. And let's start by just nodding the head, getting rid of the tension. And then maybe gently shaking the head no, lengthening out the sides of the neck. Inhale for a little bit of height, just halfway. And then we'll go down one more time. Exhale, flexing over the legs, chin to chest, forehead to knees, elbows dropping down, shoulders melting away from your ears. Breathe for 2. And 1. Now we're gonna come back to the center. Tuck your feet in, and we'll go into a standing forward bend. So tucking your legs, lifting your hips, flexing forward. Let your chest rest over your thighs, your chin to your chest, your neck is loose. Take 3 deep breaths here. 1, 2, and 3. Now that you're standing again, reach your arms up overhead, open your legs into a V shape, and left hand to the left leg, right hand reaches up, and you'll just lean over, trying to open up through your ribs. Breathe deeply, look to the ceiling, side bend. Other side, come through the middle, stretch. Good, come back to the center, roll out your shoulders. Don't take yourself so seriously. Roll out the shoulders, bring your chin to your chest. Roll your chin from shoulder to shoulder, breathing. Great, little hula hoop with the hips just to loosen up the femur insertions, other direction. Good, and let's take 3 deep energizing breaths so we can get through the rest of our day with lots of oxygen in our system. Inhale, reach your arms up, lift your heels, lengthen, and then exhale into a little cannonball. And then inhale, reach up again, lift and lengthen. And exhale, come all the way down. And inhale, reach up. And exhale, just shake it out on the spot, shake out your arms, shake out your legs. Thank you guys so much for getting through this, and you can check out the newsletter for the full workout. Okay, thanks so much. Have a great day.